Okay, if you are single in Sydney, I have a proposition for you. So I actually saw another creator do this on here and it looked like she ended up having a lot of fun, so I'm gonna try it too. So there's this event on Thursday, April 4th from 7 to 9 and it's run by the app Thursday and it's for single people, and I don't have a lot of single girlfriends in Sydney. So yeah, I'm wondering if anybody wants to go with me. It's basically just a bar with bar games, but yeah, everyone will be single there. So I don't know, a chance to meet people and have some fun. So yeah, shoot me a message. So I just went on a date with a guy and all was going well, but something inside me was tingling like, there is something off here. So we had been communicating on Hinge, but I got his number on the date, and when I got back, I checked mobile pay ID on my banking app to find his last name. So if you don't know, if you have somebody's number, you can check to see their first name and last name in mobile pay ID. And I found his LinkedIn, and in Hinge, he said he was 38, but on LinkedIn, it said he graduated college in 2003, which means he's in his 40s. And I hate, why do people do this? The biggest pet peeve was in his profile, he said honesty was an important aspect of relationships to him. Any sort of relationship that starts out with a lie as big as your age, I don't know why I'm surprised. This is the state of singledom here. Everyone lies. It sucks. If you have a stable relationship, hold it tight because you are lucky.
There's a reason you're jumping from dating app to dating app. Maybe, just maybe, you had the perfect person but thought grass was greener on the other side because social media told you so. Some of you left your high school sweethearts because you felt you were missing out on dating culture. Some of you are the problem in the relationship, but don't even realize it. Some of you guys like having options and playing the field. You might not get hurt, but the other person might. And some of you guys are just egotistical whores, just sucking and hunching on half the population. Now, if you know anyone that follows this page on socials or has been to any events, please send them the link to this video so they can share their experience in the comment section. Now, we saw a few clips on TikTok that unfortunately have been removed. I suspect company got it removed. However, we went to our local Sydney event for an observation to see what it's all about. Before we get on with the video, for safety purposes to avoid a lawsuit, we'd like to say everything in this video is alleged. Feel free to share your own dating stories using dating apps, speed dating, etc. Hi, how are you? Welcome to our channel Faceless Scenary. We discuss anything and everything that's on the net. Feel free to send in your recommendations. Scroll through our channel to see what else is there to watch. Don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe, and share this video with whomever it might pique interest of. Thursday dating should have just stayed in the UK. Should have never expanded. They're trying to be the in-person Hinge, and sadly it's flopping heavily. Do not download this app if you're outside of the UK. It glitches, doesn't work properly, and waste of time. Look at the reviews. They've enabled them and deleted a lot because they know their app is garbage. Now, we sent a representative of our channel to 6 of these events in Sydney, Australia. You have better luck pulling someone off Hinge than you do at these events. Firstly, most of the men that attend these events aren't single. They go to these in hopes of finding someone to waste time with while still messing with others. Why do we say that? Well, the phone calls we had basically told us that. Plus, we investigated these men as well. I understand keeping your private life private, not mentioning you have kids, but we found out that some of these men are still actively in relationships with the mothers of their children, whilst on social media and dating apps pretending to be single. Second reason, the app is used to charge you double the cost, just for you to be AI matched. So basically the hosts do absolutely nothing. There's no icebreakers. The events are being run by people who have no idea what dating is like. I suspect they also pay people to fake their "we found love here" stories. The concept was great, but it's clear it's a quick cash grab for the company. They're partnered with cruise ships and all. If you've been on a singles night on a cruise, then you know they're garbage and run badly as well. They did too much too soon. They should have just left it in the UK. Having so many cities can make it hard for it to function. And they're flopping badly. App doesn't work at all.
Speed dating organizers are running a business, which means that they're not that interested in you finding that special someone in one of the events. In fact, on the contrary, if you don't meet that person, that means maybe potentially you will be coming back to one of the future events in the future, because this is how they will continue making money. I remember going to a number of speed dating events. If I'm completely transparent, I think the number one reason I attended that event is because that at that point I had just written my first book, my book for men, How to Get Laid Now, and I was looking for maybe some material for my videos, and also I think I was maybe looking for a client, and guess what? I actually got a client from a speed dating event, but I also got a date. So if you think that speed dating is not worth it, a waste of time, then keep watching. I have a secret. I don't know how true that is. I've heard it somewhere that certain people attending a speed dating event are not single, they're actually paid to be there, because that creates you this fake perception of the kind of people that come to these events. So for example, I don't know if you know, but once you get an online dating app, very often the first few people that you will end up matching on certain apps, they're going to be bots, creating this fake perception that if you upgrade the membership, if you pay for a certain feature, you'll have access to these kinds of people, you'll have access to these high quality matches. And I don't know how real it is with speed dating and these fake attendees, but I've been told that sometimes it happens. Also, very often what happens, event organizers sometimes struggle to get an equal number of men and women. So just be prepared that when you go to the event, based on the ratio in your city where you live, the demographic.
Now back to the real reason why I made this video. Now, a young lady in Sydney attended one of these. I would have loved to share her TikTok videos, but like I said above, she either removed it or the company got the videos removed. She stated that the first guy she met, he had a girlfriend and was basically cheating on Ho's girlfriend. She found his Facebook account. Although it was locked, she was able to get a friend to add him and found their joint couple page with recent photos displaying public affection. The second guy she met, she alluded to being coerced to drinking more and attempted kidnapping as the guy insisted on taking her to his place. Third guy, same scenario as the first guy. Locked Facebook profile but was able to find girlfriend's profile, and as she viewed the girlfriend's stories, they were very much still together. She also mentioned being double charged for the tickets, versus what's being posted on the flyers. She also mentioned, ever since downloading the app, she's been receiving scam calls and more spam emails from cruise companies and hotels. Remember I said they're partnered with hotels and cruises? Anyways, there's more I could share. There's a Reddit thread regarding this Thursday dating. It's very scary and creepy, the things that are happening out there.
Do I feel like the dating scene in Sydney can be transactional? Yes, I do.
Sydney is a career and transit focused city.
I have seen so much of people wanting to Instagram their dinners more than they want to eat them.
I wouldn't say Sydney's more calculated in dating, but I definitely think there's less spontaneity.
We're just so addicted to scrolling.
The biggest thing for me between dating in Sydney and dating in London is that men are more willing to approach women. I definitely find, whereas in Sydney, I don't think men are as willing to approach.
Sydney's a lot more fast-paced, there's more options for people.
In London, I remember being on a night out with a group of guys once, and at like 11 p.m. at night, they all just spritted off around the pub, and they were just all picking up different women, and I was like, what's happening here? But it was great, and I feel like we're kind of lacking that in Sydney a little bit.
Australia is the worst place in the world to date.
Where are you from?
I'm from Spain.
I'm from Bangladesh.
England. Denmark.
Venezuela.
What did you think about dating Aussies when you came here?
People in Spain are like more constant, and here they are like more letting go, which is great actually.
Yeah.
But you know, I'm not used to it.
I moved here for the casual, easygoing Australian lifestyle, and it's too casual, you know?
Every time I try to date a guy, they want to be in an open relationship the next day. They want to keep meeting people, meeting the next person.
So I've been seeing this guy, right? And then I tell my friend about it, Australian friend, and she goes like, oh no, sweetie, you can't tell like anyone you're dating. You're not dating until you're together. And I was like, what?
And what did you think of Australian men before coming here?
Well, I thought they were hot.
I don't feel like gay guys here want to date that much. If I organize a date, I will go and pick you up, go and knock on your door, take you to a nice place.
Here, it's very laid back, casual. It's very, let's go home to my place and like, let's...
Australian men?
Now, personally, I say don't attend dating events in Australia. They're badly organized, overpriced, and not worth your time, especially if you're in Sydney. The good-looking the guy, the more secrets there is to unravel. As far as women, haven't seen any guys post any bad TikToks or Reddit threads about females on Thursday dating. Now, remember guys, whatever you post out there on social media or whatever apps you decide to register to, they own your information and will resell it at any given time. Anyways, head on over to our Instagram if you'd like to share your story and we can tell it for you. Or comment what subjects you'd like us to discuss next.